Ideally, how long should you have sex if you are Caucasian versus African versus Asian? Exactly how many minutes do women in your country want to have sex for? What is the average sex duration for your country based on research? In this video, I will reveal everything you want to know about the ideal as well as the average length of time that people in your country are having sex for, and tell you what women in your ethnicity actually want. And it's not what you think. Welcome to the Cure.expert channel. Cure.expert is a California Medical Board registered telehealth clinic focusing on men's health. Knowledge is provided by Dr. John Wu, MD, licensed U.S. physician. I'm Cure.expert science analyst and your host, Eileen. Before we get started, we have to understand how the experts in research studies define sex as. These researchers define sex as heterosexual, starting from when the penis is first inserted into vagina and ending when the man ejaculates. Caucasians. A study of 500 couples from the Netherlands, Spain, UK, Turkey, and the US was done. The researchers asked these couples to use a stopwatch. So how long do you think the average time is? An hour? Half an hour? No. They discovered that the average for Caucasians was just 5.4 minutes. They did a follow-up study of 474 couples from the exact same countries. And this time, the average for Caucasians came to 6 minutes. So, in our results table, we will put 5.4 to 6 minutes for the countries of Netherlands, Spain, and the US. Turkey. From the same two research studies that I just mentioned above, the researchers concluded that the average sex duration for Turkey was the lowest at 3.7 to 4.4 minutes. But wait, is that really true? Is sex in Turkey really that quick? Well, maybe not. According to this other study, in which 49 men from Turkey were timed, the average for Turkey is actually 5.7 minutes, which is right in the middle of the average Caucasian time of 5.4 to 6 minutes. There is another interesting finding from this study. They found that if you wet your bed at night as a little child, you will have a shorter sex duration as an adult. At least in Turkey, that is. How strange. So, I will update the results table for Turkey like this. UK. Also, from the same two research studies above, researchers were most impressed by men from the UK, who they said had the longest average sex duration at 10 minutes. 10 minutes? Is that really true? Before our British viewers get really excited, we have to look at this other study with 53 men specifically for the UK. Their result is 11.45 minutes. That's longer than 10 minutes. Who knew men from the UK have such stamina? So for our table, we will update the UK like this. Netherlands. For the Netherlands, I found another study that breaks down the average time, like in this chart. So we see that most men fall within 1 to 10 minutes. China. Moving on to Asia. What about China? Well, in this Chinese study of 452 healthy men, the average sex duration is 4.8 minutes. That's much shorter than the average Caucasian time. Is that really true? Well, according to this other Chinese study with 59 men, the timed average sex duration is 14.45 minutes, which is much longer. But this is a smaller study though. In any case, for China, we will put down the average in this range. Interestingly, they also asked the Chinese women how long they expect sex to be. The answer is 20.04 minutes. which is much longer than the actual time. So here, we will update our table with the women's expected sex duration. Japan. What about Japan? According to this study of 300 Japanese couples, the average sex duration is 10 minutes. And do you know how long Japanese women would like to have sex for? 15 minutes on average, which is much higher than the actual time that they had sex for. So, for Japan, we will put down the results in our table like so. Africa. Ghana. For Africa, I only found one study, which is this one with 568 couples from Ghana. The average sex duration in Ghana is 15.4 minutes. Now, the interesting question is, how long do women in Ghana want to have sex for? The answer is 19.1 minutes on average. So how long is too short for these women? 5.4 minutes. And how long is too long? If you go over 38.4 minutes, that is too long for women from Ghana. So for Ghana, I would add these numbers like this. India. What may really interest our Indian viewers is, what is the average sex duration in India? According to this study with 48 normal men, the average time is 5.92 minutes. I did find another study with 13 normal men, which gave the average time as 9.7 minutes. Well, that's much higher. So I would add the data for India like this. Conclusion. I hope you guys found this video interesting. I think it helps to know what the average time for sex is in different parts of the world and how long women in different countries expect sex to be. Thanks for watching! Also, if you are interested in men's telehealth or ED drugs, please see the description under the video. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and share. See you next time!